NBA is a professional basketball league in North America composed of 30 teams, 29 in the United States and 1 in Canada. It is one of the major professional sports leagues in the United States and Canada and is considered the premier professional basketball league in the world. The league was founded in New York City on June 6, 1946, as the Basketball Association of America, BAA. It changed its name to the National Basketball Association on August 3, 1949, after merging with the competing National Basketball League, NBL. In 1976, the NBA and the American Basketball Association, ABA, merged, adding 4 franchises to the NBA. The NBA's regular season runs from October to April, with each team playing 82 games. The league's playoff tournament extends into June. As of 2020, NBA players are the world's best-paid athletes by average annual salary per player. The Eastern Conference is one of 2 conferences that make up the National Basketball Association, NBA, the other being the Western Conference. Both conferences consist of 15 teams organized into 3 divisions. The current divisional alignment was adopted at the start of the 2004-05 season, when the now Charlotte Hornets began play as the NBA's 30th franchise. This necessitated the move of the New Orleans Pelicans from the Eastern Conference's Central Division to the newly created Southwest Division of the Western Conference. The Atlantic Division is one of the 3 divisions in the Eastern Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The division consists of 5 teams: the Boston Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Knicks, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. All teams, except the Raptors, are located on the east coast of the United States. The division was created at the start of the 1970-71 season, when the league expanded from 14 to 17 teams with the addition of the Buffalo Braves, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Portland Trail Blazers. The Celtics have won the most Atlantic Division titles with 24. 9 NBA champions have come from the Atlantic Division. The Celtics have won 17 championships. Since the 2021-22 season, the Atlantic Division champion has received the Nat Sweetwater Clifton Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Nathaniel Clifton. Boston Celtics, TD Garden, capacity, 19580. Brooklyn Nets, Barclays Center, capacity, 19,000. New York Knicks, Madison Square Garden, capacity, 19500. Philadelphia 76ers, Wells Fargo Center, capacity, 21,000. Toronto Raptors, Scotiabank Arena, capacity, 19800. The Central Division is one of the 3 divisions in the Eastern Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The division consists of 5 teams: the Chicago Bulls, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Detroit Pistons, the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks. All teams except the Cavaliers are former Midwest Division teams, thus, the Central Division now largely resembles the Midwest Division in the 1970s. The division was created at the start of the 1970-71 season, when the league expanded from 14 to 17 teams with the addition of the Buffalo Braves, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Portland Trail Blazers. 13 NBA champions came from the Central Division. The Bulls won 6 championships, the Pistons won 3, the Bucks won 2, and the Bullets and Cavaliers won 1 each. All of the teams, except the 1977-78 Bullets and the 2003-04 Pistons. Since the 2021-22 season, the Central Division champion has received the Wayne Embry Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Wayne Embry. Chicago Bulls, United Center, capacity, 23500. Cleveland Cavaliers, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, capacity, 19432. Detroit Pistons, Little Caesars Arena, capacity, 20332. Indiana Pacers, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, capacity, 18,000. Milwaukee Bucks, Fiserv Forum, capacity, 17,385. The Southeast Division is one of the three divisions in the Eastern Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The division consists of 5 teams: the Atlanta Hawks, the Charlotte Hornets, the Miami Heat, the Orlando Magic and the Washington Wizards. The division was created at the start of the 2004-05 season, when the league expanded from 29 to 30 teams with the addition of the Charlotte Bobcats. The league realigned itself into 3 divisions in each conference. The Southeast Division began with 5 inaugural members: the Hawks, the Bobcats, the Heat, the Magic and the Wizards. The Heat have won the most Southeast Division titles with 12, while the Magic have won 4, the Hawks have won 2 and the Wizards have won 1. The Heat won the Southeast Division in 4 consecutive seasons from 2011 to 2014, a record to this day. Miami's 3 championships, 2006, 2012, and 2013, each came after winning the Southeast Division. The current division champions are the Miami Heat. Since the 2021-22 season, the Southeast Division champion has received the Earl Lloyd Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Earl Lloyd. Atlanta Hawks, State Farm Arena, capacity, 16888. Charlotte Hornets, Spectrum Center, capacity, 17500. Miami Heat, Kaseya Center, capacity, 19600. Orlando Magic, Amway Center, capacity, 20,000. Washington Wizards, Capital One Arena, capacity, 20356. The Western Conference is one of 2 conferences that make up the National Basketball Association, NBA, the other being the Eastern Conference. Both conferences consist of 15 teams organized into 3 divisions. The current divisional alignment was adopted at the start of the 2004-05 season, when the now Charlotte Hornets began play as the NBA's 30th franchise. This necessitated the move of the now New Orleans Pelicans from the Eastern Conference's Central Division to the newly created Southwest Division of the Western Conference. The NBA first started awarding a Western Conference championship trophy during the 2001 season, renaming it after Hall of Famer Oscar Robertson in the 2021-22 season. Also in 2021-22, the league began awarding the Earvin "Magic" Johnson Trophy to the Western Conference Finals Most Valuable Player, named after Hall of Famer Magic Johnson. The Northwest Division is one of the three divisions in the Western Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The division consists of 5 teams: the Denver Nuggets, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Portland Trail Blazers and the Utah Jazz. The most recent division champions are the Denver Nuggets, having won a 6th division championship in the 2022-23 NBA season. They, along with the Supersonics Thunder franchise, have won the most Northwest Division titles with 6 each, while the Jazz have won 5. Since the 2021-22 season, the Northwest Division champion has received the Sam Jones Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Sam Jones. Denver Nuggets, Ball Arena, capacity, 21,000. Minnesota Timberwolves, Target Center, capacity, 20,000. Oklahoma City Thunder, Paycom Center, capacity, 18,203. Portland Trail Blazers, Moda Center, capacity, 20500. Utah Jazz, Delta Center, capacity, 20,000. The Pacific Division is one of the 3 divisions in the Western Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. The division consists of 5 teams: the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. All teams, except the Suns, are based in California. The Lakers have won the most Pacific Division titles with 24. The Phoenix Suns have the second most titles with 8. 19 NBA champions have come from the Pacific Division. The Lakers have won 12 championships, the Warriors won 5, and the Blazers and Sonics won 1 championship each. Since the 2021-22 season, the Pacific Division champion has received the Chuck Cooper Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Chuck Cooper. Golden State Warriors, Chase Center, capacity, 18064. Los Angeles Clippers / Los Angeles Lakers, Crypto.com Arena, capacity, 20,000. Phoenix Suns, Footprint Center, capacity, 18422. Sacramento Kings, Golden One Center, capacity, 17608. The Southwest Division is one of the three divisions in the Western Conference of the National Basketball Association, NBA. Despite its name, the division is actually located in the south-central United States. The division consists of 5 teams: the Dallas Mavericks, the Houston Rockets, the Memphis Grizzlies, the New Orleans Pelicans and the San Antonio Spurs. 3 of the teams, the Mavericks, Rockets, and Spurs, are based in Texas. The Spurs have been dominant since the division's inaugural season, having won the most Southwest Division titles with 9. The Rockets have won 4, the Mavericks have won 3, the Grizzlies have won 2 and the Pelicans have won 1 title. 4 NBA champions came from the Southwest Division. The Spurs won the NBA championship in 2005, 2007, and 2014, while the Mavericks won in 2011. Since the 2021-22 season, the Southwest Division champion has received the Willis Reed Trophy, named after Hall of Famer Willis Reed. Dallas Mavericks, American Airlines Center, capacity, 20,000. Houston Rockets, Toyota Center, capacity, 19,000. Memphis Grizzlies, FedEx Forum, capacity, 19,000. New Orleans Pelicans, Smoothie King Center, capacity, 17791. San Antonio Spurs, Frostbank Center, capacity, 19,000. Following the summer break, teams begin training camps in late September. Training camps allow the coaching staff to evaluate players, especially rookies, scout the team's strengths and weaknesses, prepare the players for the rigorous regular season and determine the 12-man active roster, and a 3-man inactive list, with which they will begin the regular season. Teams have the ability to assign players with less than 2 years of experience to the NBA G League. After training camp, a series of preseason exhibition games are held. Preseason matches are sometimes held in non-NBA cities, both in the United States and overseas. The NBA regular season begins in the last week of October. The National Basketball Association, NBA, playoffs is the elimination tournament held to determine the league champion. An annual best-of-7 contest, the NBA playoffs are held after the league's regular season and its preliminary postseason tournament, the NBA Play-In Tournament. The top 6 teams in both the Eastern Conference and Western Conference, ranked by winning percentage, directly advance to the playoffs. Teams ranked 7th through 10th compete in the NBA Play-In Tournament for the 7th and 8th seeds. Championships. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics are tied for the most championships, with each having 17 NBA Finals wins. The Golden State Warriors and Chicago Bulls have the third and fourth most, respectively, with 7 and 6 titles. The end.